Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Beyond Astro Weekly Forecast. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and we're here on the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. I'm here to share with you guys our astrology horoscope for Sunday, May 4th, going until Saturday, May 11th. Is that correct? Oh my God, brain fart. Let me check. Saturday, May 10th. That's right. I'm getting my days mixed up. So hello, everyone, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Beyond Mystic channels. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at the link below, consultations.beyondmystic.net. And I believe I might be fully booked now until October 2025. So if you'd like to have a reading with me this year, you can book in at the link below. And also check out the Opening the Psychic Senses Part 2 workshop that Janine and I just did a couple hours ago, less than a couple hours ago. So to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit tired after that. This is my third show today, and I'm still getting over a little bit of a head cold I've had. So going to share with you guys the astrology, not make it too long this evening. You guys can go check that workshop out at the Beyond Mystic Academy. I'm messing up my words over here, you guys, so please bear with me. Linda, you're in the chat. You say, "Hi, Meg. I'm so glad you took my comment as humor." That's how I meant it. I know you meant it as humor, Linda. You've got an amazing sense of humor. And you say, "Oh, wow, that was an awesome workshop. Thank you." Yeah, Janine and I really enjoy doing our workshops together. You can check out the Opening the Psychic Senses Part 1 and 2 over on the Academy. So this week, we've got some interesting stuff going on with the astrology. Pluto, of course, has gone retrograde today. So we're starting off the week with a Pluto retrograde that is in an opposition to Mars. So that Mars-Pluto opposition is no longer exact. We had the last exact out of 3 Mars-Pluto oppositions in a row on April 26th. But Mars-Pluto opposition is still within a 5-degree orb and will be within a 5-degree orb until May 8th. So as Pluto is going retrograde, okay, the planet of intensity and secrets and revealing and extremes, power, the dark side of life, we can be really feeling the shadow side as we're going into this week, okay? And Mars is strengthening that in an opposition to Pluto. There's going to be some freaking huge reveals this week in our personal lives and also in the collective, okay? And I'm sure some of you guys have maybe seen, I shared this earlier in Janine and I's Navigating the Woo show we did earlier, but James O'Keefe, this is just a few days ago, I think. This is from April 30th. Says that he's got the biggest bombshell story that he is about to drop this upcoming week and has now gone in the dark, and he is scared of what he is about to drop. So let's just take a little listen for those of you who maybe haven't seen this yet of what James said. P. Diddy trial starting this week. James O'Keefe, OMG Media, releasing something huge. Let me know in the comments what you think this is all about. Let's take a little listen.
I'm going dark. I'm not suicidal. Pray for me. This one scares me, guys.
Woo! That is intense. And then I won't play this. I played this earlier, but Alex Jones talking about how dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I'm given this information obviously as a dead man switch so that if people set to release it get killed, then I will release it. Please pray for James O'Keefe and please pray for me. So this is going to be a huge outing of something this upcoming week. This is not mamby-pamby bombshells, and it makes sense with the astrology with Pluto going retrograde, our first Pluto retrograde in the sign of Aquarius since the 1700s, with Mars in an opposition to it, strengthening it. Early Morn says, what's been done to the missing children? That can make sense. Mars is in Leo. Leo does rule children. For sure, that could make sense. I'm going to make a little prediction here that I do think on Monday, let me bring up the chart for Monday. I think Monday will be the day that likely, could be wrong, but just saying because of an aspect that we've got going on, this big bombshell James is talking about is going to be released. And why I'm saying that is because on Monday, May 5th, we've got Mercury in Aries in an exact sextile to Jupiter in Gemini. So we've been going through this Jupiter and Gemini transit for almost a year now. It's almost over, you guys. And the dispositor of Jupiter and Gemini is Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, in an exact sextile. Mercury and Gemini both rule truth, information, the sharing of information. Murdoch says Clinton Foundation. Yeah, it's going to be something huge involving somebody possibly like the Clintons or somebody really big. I got to be careful here because we're on YouTube as well as Rumble. This is going to be big, you guys. So I'm feeling intuitively that as we're going into this week, you know, many of us, if you watch Beyond Mystic, if you follow me on my channels, you know, we are truth seekers. We are not just spiritualists. We are not just woo-woo people. We are also passionate freedom lovers and truth seekers. And we know a lot of this really kind of scary truths of what's really been going on in the world and how the world really operates. And it seems like this week there's going to be something huge revealed to the public that the normies, if you will start to get attuned to. So this is a week as we're starting it where I invite you guys to really get strong in your own energy field, because I've been feeling, even before I saw that video of James, I've been feeling this very intense energy the whole past week, like something really big is about to happen or be revealed. And those of us in our conscious community, us light workers, starseeds, were called to, I'm hearing Spirit say, hold space as these very big revealings take place this upcoming week. Digipin says, and conspiracy nuts. Yes, we are also the conspiracy nuts that may be vindicated in a week, this week, rather. So big, intense information coming up to the surface. I'll share with you guys some slides I've made regarding this Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius transit that we are in from May 4th to October 13th. And Linda says, tomorrow is the Astro Woo. Yes, Astro Woo for May monthly forecast is going to be tomorrow at, I think, 5 p.m. Eastern. So I know we've already started May, you guys, but I was sick and I couldn't do it before then. So we'll be getting to that tomorrow, my monthly forecast for the collective and all 12 signs. So yeah, this Pluto retrograde, it's going to be from 3 degrees to 1 degrees of Aquarius. And when Pluto is retrograde, it's a time of review and reflection in the Pluto-ruled areas of life, okay? Pluto rules transformation, the shadow side, mysteries, secrets, power, sex, merging with others, investments, hidden money, and really deep forms of cleansing toxicity from our lives. Pluto will be exposing what we need to know about the areas of life that the sign of Aquarius rules: freedom, the collective of humanity, the future, community, our history, I'm hearing Spirit say, technology, innovation, astrology, ETs, outer space, higher consciousness, revolution, and rebelliousness. We can also see incredible, innovative new healing modalities being revealed during this transit. See where you have 3, 2, 1 degrees of Aquarius in your personal chart, because the house that you have that, or any planets, if you have that within a couple degrees, will be getting very activated by this transit, and you will be feeling it more so than others if you've got direct planets at the beginning signs, beginning degrees rather, of Aquarius, or if you've got any planets in the fixed signs, the first degrees of the fixed signs. During this retrograde, Pluto will be in very positive aspects to the 2 outermost planets, Neptune and Uranus. Intense yet very positive changes and upgrades happening for humanity and on every level of life. We are more likely to see this transit, intense secrets revealed through freedom-based media and court trials, also possible arrests of criminals and justice being served to humanity. So I feel like this is not your average Pluto retrograde. This is going to be a very big deal. Very excited to see what gets revealed to the public, and also amazing healing potential for each of us personally in our personal lives as well. So we've got Pluto retrograde starting today, Mercury sextile Jupiter exact on Monday, and on Tuesday, exact Mercury conjunct Chiron and Venus sextile to Pluto. So, other than Pluto going retrograde and Mercury conjunct Chiron, that can be a little bit sensitive in our personal relationships, in how we communicate, the information we're taking in. Overall, I think it's a pretty empowering and actually bombshell week ahead. Bomb.com. And we are going to be having a full moon in Scorpio, our annual full moon in Scorpio, Monday, May 12th. So as we get into the weekend, as we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be within the orb of influence of that intense full moon in Scorpio, which of course, Scorpio ruled by the planet Pluto. We've got that very intense Plutonic influence this week, but it's not in a bad way. It's not in a way where something negative is going to happen. It's in a way where shadow aspects in the collective or in our personal lives are being revealed to us. And we can either take that and get freaked out and pretend like that's not there and go into escapism, or do the shadow work and work through whatever is coming up for us at this time. I keep hearing Spirit say, this is a week, this is a time of empowerment. Use it or lose it. Don't abuse it. Okay, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let's pull some tarot cards, some guidance for us as we go into this powerful week. What does the universe want to share with us? What is our guidance for this week ahead? I keep getting the 8 of Wands lately. Ooh, we've got the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And the 9 of Pentacles. I keep getting a lot of similar cards lately. So 8 of Wands, you guys, there is information coming in hot. There's huge historic revealings coming in this week. Take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force, generosity. So yeah, I'm feeling like get prepped as we're starting this week of it might be bam, 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 things getting revealed every single day, or maybe a really big bombshell. And that's a lot of energy. Be very mindful where you are putting your energy at this time. 8 of Pentacles reversed is carelessness, being unfocused, meanness, hoarding, lack of meaning behind actions. There's so much happening right now, and I'm almost feeling it in myself at times. I have been sick the past week, and I am a Scorpio, so I can be a little bit of a drama queen. But I've even been having moments like the past week in particular where I don't really want to do anything and just feeling a little bit like jaded of all the information being revealed, and almost like this fuck it kind of feeling, which is my Scorpio side. Okay, you guys, I'm sharing with you guys my Scorpio shadow side. Sometimes Scorpios like me, we can just be in this self-sabotage of fuck it. There's amazing things going on, right? I'm hearing Spirit say we are achieving our destiny. We are doing the work, and we should be very proud of ourselves. But because there's like this information overload, there's so much coming at us so fast all at the same time, and it's not going to stop. There may be moments this week where we kind of just feel like giving up. Okay. And this is not a week to give up. This is not a week to be careless. This is not a week to be unfocused. Lakeside Laura says, "Fook it." Yeah, sometimes we just think, "Fook it," but this is not a week to fook it. This is a week where, 9 of Pentacles, enjoy the results of all your hard work. I feel like be grateful. Be grateful. Something I've been doing the past few days is I've been trying my best when I first wake up to not look at the phone, not see all the crazy shit that's going on in the world, and go outside. We've had very nice weather where we are here, my husband and I in Belgium. Feet on the grass, look up at the sun, and just stand there and just say everything that I'm grateful for in that moment. I feel like what can help us this week is to be mindful of that carelessness, that there's like that part of us going, fuck it, that this is too hard. I don't want to be here. The world's too crazy. Fuck this. I'm not going to do that goal. Fuck that. I'm not going to go into work today. No, be in gratitude for how far we have come. And we are alive at the most amazing time on the planet. And keep doing the hard work. Keep doing the good work. Keep being yourself. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. We're in Taurus season. We're in Taurus season. The seeds that you plant now will be sowed into the future. They may not show up right away, but keep sowing the seeds. Accomplishment, inheritance, self-care, reward, satisfaction. And, it makes sense with the Pluto retrograde too. It's like our shadow can be coming up with Mars in opposition to Pluto this week. So being mindful of like, what is your shadow? Right? We all have our own personal shadow. For me as a Scorpio, sometimes my personal shadow is just this feeling of like, fuck it. Seriously, people are this brainwashed. The world is this crazy. I have to operate in a body. I have to do all this shit. Fuck it. Let me know if any other Scorpios ever feel like that. So like I'm personally working with that. For some people out there may be a shadow side of maybe not necessarily feeling jaded or numb, but maybe there's escapism issues. Maybe there's relationship issues, having toxic people in your life issues. Let's pull a bonus card. And I like to keep it real with you guys. Okay, nice. Our bonus card is, okay, this is coming up. We're going to get through this, whatever our shadow side issues are this week that are in carelessness. We're going to get through that. Okay. I like that we've got the 5 of Cups reversed as our bonus card. Acceptance, hope, forgiveness, gratitude, charity, kindness, new alignments, recovery. We're in recovery. Okay, we are in recovery mode. This card upright is a little bit scary. It's about grief, loss, self-pity. Okay, we're not in that. We're in recovery mode. And I'm also feeling this is a week of, because we're in recovery mode, because there is so much being revealed, so much we're processing. Pluto is also about toxicity, removal of toxicity in our lives. And I know I always say this, you guys, I might sound like a broken record, but be mindful of who you're around, where you go, what you're doing at all times. Mindfulness, because we are healing a lot. We are recovering a lot. We are cleansing a lot. And if we spend time around people that may be leeching off of us, I'm hearing Spirit say that's like taking 2 steps back. So in particular, be mindful of who you have around you this week. Interesting. Okay, we're in the Pluto. We're in the Scorpio. I told you guys this Taurus season was no joke at the beginning. Okay, things are going to get lighter when we get into Gemini. Okay, how many days away are we from Gemini season? Gemini season starts, is it May 21st? I think it's May 21st. It's not that far away. We're almost there. Gemini season is way lighter than this Taurus season. So we can look forward to that. Okay, Pluto retrograde leading up to a full moon in Scorpio. We're going to be in a full moon in Scorpio next week. This is recovery mode, healing time. Yeah, Augustus Simone. Detox, breath work. Monica M. Yeah, stay away from energetic vampires. I'm also going to pull, we're dealing with the Pluto. We're dealing with the real deal shit over here. I'm going to pull a medicine card. We're going to pull an animal for this week too. Okay. What's our animal for those of us as a community here? Our power animal as we're starting this Pluto retrograde. And it's not a normal one. The first Pluto retrograde only in Aquarius since the 1700s. So a scorpionic animal. The spider. Spider is associated with Scorpio, is associated with Pluto, is a shadow animal. Spiders are kind of like Scorpios. They look scary. They look freaking scary as hell with all their legs and their weird stuff going on, but they're creative. They weave their beautiful webs. Spider is about creativity, protection, empowerment. So also being creative, doing creatively uplifting things can help us. If you're upset about something, write a song, write a poem, do a drawing. Do things that are creatively uplifting. Journal, write. Let's read a little bit of what it says in the medicine card deck for the spider. So we've got the spider as our ally this week. Weaving. Spider weaving webs of delight. Weave me a peaceful world. Carrying creation in your web, waiting to be unfurled. The most important message from Spider is that you are an infinite being who will continue to weave the patterns of life and living throughout time. Do not fail to see the expansiveness of the eternal plan. Spider brings a message of a different kind when she sees you becoming a bit too involved in the weaving of your life plans to notice opportunity at the outskirts of your web. If this is the case, Spider gets your attention so that you notice that something you have woven has borne fruit. Congratulations, Spider caught you just in time, before you miss the opportunity on the edge of your web or reality. That's beautiful. So also not just creativity and protection and going through the shadows, but also being mindful of what is the web that we're weaving, what's on the other side of our webs. Are we being too controlling in life? Are we not being open to things trying to come into our web, trying to come into our reality from the universe that are actually really positive? Right? I personally find when we work with the malefic planets and the malefic transits like Pluto and Saturn and Neptune and Mars, some of the more challenging planets, when we really work with these transits mindfully, we get rewarded. We get rewarded. So be open to rewards also this week. Like if you have been doing a lot of shadow work, if you have been doing a lot of self-development, that can come up as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me for today's Beyond Astro. Hope I'm making sense over here. It's 1:30 in the morning in Belgium. Before I finish up, I want to mention that our lovely Carla at Ascension Organites has new Beyond Mystic and Sending Ravens natural calendars. Oh my God, candles. You guys, I'm so sorry. Jiminy Christmas. I'm messing up all my words. I hope you guys can laugh at me. Let me say that again. Our lovely Carla at Ascension Organites has Beyond Mystic and Sending Ravens natural candles available. You can use discount code Beyond Mystic, all in one word, to get 10% off. They're beautiful. I love Carla's candles. I have the Empress and the High Priestess, and I love them. Yes, I did say Jiminy Christmas. Also, what have we got going on? Okay, this is still the old schedule from last week, but tomorrow I'll be doing my daily Astro and also Astro Woo May 2025 monthly astrology forecast for the collective and all 12 signs. So stay tuned for that. And again, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, Yeah, Murdoch calendars at the Scorpling shop. I'm thinking about calendars. Oh, calendars, candles. Oh my God, so much. Yeah, if you'd like to have a reading with me, you can check that out at consultations.beyondmystic.net. My availability is starting at the moment in October 2025. Gingy I am not going to say that. I always mess that up. Psychic tarot card reading. If you guys watch the As Above, So Below show, which Ashal and I will be reunited this Tuesday for As Above, So Below. I wasn't there with her for a week because I was traveling to Belgium, and then last week I was sick. We will be reunited. Sometimes I call Ashala's readings psycho tarot readings. No, they're psychic. She's a psychic tarot master. So yeah, Jill's saying go to bed. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go sleep with the kitties under this Pluto retrograde. Hopefully they keep me sane. They will. We're going to get through this, you guys. We are strong. We have gotten this far. We can handle a Pluto retrograde with a Mercury sextile Jupiter and a Mercury conjunct Chiron. We can handle this week. Okay, you guys, I love you all so much. I'm sending so much cosmic love your way, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.